Welcome to Sharon Lindsay Yoga and Wellbeing. Today's class will focus on opening and strengthening the chest and shoulders. These areas often become tight from poor posture, from stress and our daily activities. So this practice will help to increase mobility, improve posture and release tension, leaving you feeling more open, relaxed and energized. So to begin, we're going to lie on our side. So just come to lying on your side so first thing to do is make sure your head and neck are comfortable. You might use a pillow, you might prop your head on your hand, or on your arm, or you might be comfortable with your arm by your side, just lying on the mat. So find what's most comfortable for you. And then you want to have a 90-degree angle at the hips and also at the knees and also at the ankles. So as if you're sitting in a perfect chair. Your body is in a sort of chair shape. Then take your top hand and take your index finger, point that finger to the earth. Imagine this is a pencil. And you're going to draw a circle around your body. So as you breathe in, your finger draws the circle up, your arm passes your ear, and your finger circles back down. Now as you go back, your finger will likely lift off the earth. And you're exhaling as the arm comes back, and inhaling as the arm comes forward, keeping that finger as close to the earth at all times as you possibly can. So feel how that is working into the shoulder joint. So be very mindful, feel the sensations and work within your own range. So inhaling to circle up, exhaling to circle back. Just do a couple more in your own time. You may find your finger, as we work through this practice, may be coming closer and closer to the earth, and it may not. Don't force it. Just allow whatever will be, and just focus on the sensations. At the end of the next circle, just rest that arm on your hip and take a breath. Then you're going to roll onto your back and then over onto the other side. I am going to come over this way so I can continue looking at you. So again, make sure your head and neck are comfortable, and then we get the 90 degrees at the hips, the knees and the ankles. Take that top hand, point your index finger, place it on the earth, and as you breathe in, circle up. Your arm passes your ear. As you exhale, circle back and down. Inhale forward, finger back on the earth and up. Exhale back. So working in your own time, in time with your breath, very slowly and mindfully, lubricating that shoulder joint with every circle. Last one. And then just rest that arm on your side and breathe. Now we're going to make our way onto our tummy. So coming onto your tummy with your elbows beneath your shoulders. So the tendency is for the elbows to be out wide like this. We really want to bring those elbows in and have them directly beneath the shoulders. The forearms are parallel to each other and the palms are on the earth. And then we're just going to really press the forearms down into the earth and lengthen that chest up away from the earth. Feel like you're pulling your elbows towards you, gazing straight ahead. You feel that length from the pubic bone to the collarbone. Let's look over the right shoulder, come back to center, look over the left, come back to center. And on your next exhale, widen those elbows and lower down onto your tummy. Place the hands beneath the shoulders and press yourself up into tabletop position. So from here, you're going to walk your hands to the front of the mat and just melt your heart towards the earth. So the hips stay over your knees and your forehead comes down towards the earth. Feeling that space between the shoulder blades, feeling the chest open, feeling the armpits lengthen. And then begin to walk the hands towards you. And then come to sitting comfortably. So sitting up tall, your spine is long and straight. And as you exhale, you're going to look over your right shoulder, allow your torso to twist, place your right fingertips behind you, and your left hand can come on your right knee to guide you round a little deeper. And breathe. And then exhale, come back to the front. Breathe in to lengthen. And then exhale to twist, look over the left shoulder. Fingertips come down behind you for support. And your right hand is on your left leg, gently helping you to twist a little deeper. And your breath is full and complete. As you breathe in, you feel your rib cage expand. You feel your tummy expand. And as you breathe out, your tummy and rib cage contract. And then on your next exhale, come back to center. Let's bend the elbows and cross the left elbow over the right. The backs of the hands move towards each other, and either just press the backs of the hands together or allow the hands to pass each other and the palms to connect. If you would like to go a little deeper, you're going to lift your elbows slightly, push your hands away slightly and tuck your chin and breathe. Eagle arms. So feel that nice stretch across the back of the shoulders and that compression in the chest and throat. And you're breathing into your tummy. In and out through the nose. And then very slowly begin to unwind the arms. Just rest the arms for a moment. Notice the sensations. It can be quite intense. and breathe. And then let's bend the elbows again. And this time the right elbow crosses over the left. The backs of the hands move towards each other. And if the palms can connect, that's great. Allow that to happen. Otherwise, just press the hands, the backs of the hands together. If you would like more, this may be enough for you, but if you would like more, you can lift your elbows slightly, push your hands forward, tuck your chin and breathe. And as you breathe in, the tummy expands. As you breathe out, the tummy softens and empties. And on the next exhale, very slowly begin to unwind those arms and rest the hands on your legs. From here, let's come onto our hands and knees. The knees are beneath the hips. Bring your wrists beneath your shoulders and then take one little step forward so that the wrists are just a little bit in front of the shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Curl your toes under at the back. Lift your knees and then lift your hips to the sky for downward facing dog. Press into the hands, bringing your tummy closer to your thighs as you relax your neck and breathe. And feel like you're lifting your sit bones towards the sky. Imagine someone placing their hands beneath your hips, your hip bones, and lifting your hips away from your hands. Feeling that length in the spine. And then when you're ready, you're going to step the right foot forward between the hands. If you can do it in one step, that's great. Otherwise, you can put both knees down on the mat and then step that foot forward. So your front foot, your front knee is over your ankle. You're on the top of your back foot now. And you're feeling this nice stretch in the front of the leg, but not too intense. If you need to, you can move that back knee closer. And then on an inhale, we're going to sweep those arms up towards the sky, turn the palms forward, and as you exhale, press the elbows down to shoulder height, really pressing the backs of the arms backwards. So you're drawing back against an imaginary wall that's behind you, as if you're trying to press your forearms into an imaginary wall behind you. And breathe, cactus arms, like a cartoon cactus. And breathe. Place the hands down on either side of the foot. Curl the back toes, lift that knee and step back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Step that same leg, the right foot forward between the hands. This time keep the back knee lifted if you can. Come up on your fingertips and inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, or just bring the hands together at your heart if this is too much. Then bring your hands behind you, clasp your hands and lengthen those knuckles down towards the back knee, drawing your shoulder blades together and opening up in the chest. This might be enough for you, or you might want to fold forward, bringing your tummy onto your thighs and lift your hands up behind your back. And breathe. Bring the body back up, the hands come down, release the clasp and place the hands on either side of the foot. Step the front foot back, lift those hips to the sky and breathe. This time we'll step the left foot forward between the hands and place the back knee down, coming onto the top of that foot. Come up on your fingertips and then inhale to sweep the arms up, biceps alongside the ears and the fingers reaching for the sky. Turn the palms forward and exhale, cactus arms. Bring those elbows to shoulder height. Pressing the arms back, opening up in the chest. And breathe. Exhale, bring the hands down on either side of the foot. Curl the back toes, lift the knees, step back, downward facing dog, and breathe. Relax the neck. And then we'll step that same foot forward, the left foot, this time keeping the back knee lifted if you can. And inhale to sweep the arms up. And then bring them down and clasp the hands. This time, the opposite thumb on top. If you can, lengthen those knuckles down the backs of the legs, draw the shoulder blades together, open the chest. And if you like, fold forward, tummy on the thighs, knuckles lengthening to the sky, and you're still breathing. Exhale, the hands lower as the chest lifts. Release the clasp. Place the hands on either side of the foot. Step back to plank. Place your knees down and begin to bend the elbows. Send your tailbone to the sky as you send your chest and nose to the earth. Hug those elbows into your ribs. And then inhale, draw the chest forward. Pelvis comes down, shoulders come down, and breathe. And then exhale, lower slowly down onto the mat. Bring your arms by your side, and you can rest one cheek on the mat. Allow your breath to settle. Take a moment here. As you breathe in, you feel your tummy expand and press against the earth. As you breathe out, you feel your tummy sink away from the earth towards your spine. Let's place our chins on the mat. And then from here, you're going to bend your knees, bringing the heels towards the glutes, and take hold of your ankles if you can. If this doesn't work for you, you can just do another cobra, which is what we just did, that little back bend. You can also use a strap to hold on to if you can't reach your ankles, just with your hands. So holding your ankles if you can, flex your feet, so toes towards the shins. And as you exhale, press your pelvis, press your pubic bone down into the earth, and begin to lift your chest, your shoulder blades coming together. Begin to push your feet away and lift your knees off the ground. Bow pose. And breathe. And as you breathe, you might find you're rocking a little. Just allow that to happen. And then exhale. Slowly lower the chest, lower the heels to the glutes, release the hands, and rest your cheek on the mat with your arms by your side. And breathe. And then we'll bring our hands beneath the shoulders, press the earth away, and come up to sitting. So come to sit comfortably, and I'm going to turn my back to you just for a moment. So sitting comfortably, we're going to reach the right hand for the sky, and then reach down between the shoulder blades as if you're going to scratch between your shoulder blades with that right hand. Then place the back of the left hand on your back, and then see if you can get your fingers to connect. If they don't, Either use a strap, a belt, whatever you have, or just keep your hands apart. Draw that top elbow back and keep your chin parallel to the earth. And breathe. And then exhale, slowly release. Allow the hands to slide apart and take a moment to notice how you feel. Then let's repeat that on the other side. So bring your left hand up alongside your left arm, alongside your ear. Reach that left hand down the middle of the back between the shoulder blades. Bring the back of the right hand onto the back and then try to get your fingers as close to each other as possible, connecting the fingers if you can. And breathe. So the tendency is to round forward like this, but we do want to try and keep the upper back lifted. So if that means having your hands apart for now, then that is the best way to do this posture. And breathe. Bring a smile to your face. That will help alleviate the discomfort, but nothing should be painful. So we're always trying to find comfort and peace in the posture. On the next exhale, slowly slide the fingers apart. Bring the arms down and just take a moment noticing how that feels. Okay, let's bring the legs out in front. The legs are nice and straight as you bring the flesh back behind the sit bones. So if you need to bend your knees, that's no problem, but keep them as straight as you can for now. Reach up towards the sky and exhale, reach up and forward towards your feet, trying to take hold of your feet or your ankles or your shins, and then just gently pull against whatever part of your legs you're holding to try and bring your head closer to your feet. So you're trying to lengthen the spine forward. And breathe. And as you breathe in, you feel your tummy expand towards your thighs. And as you breathe out, it empties and softens away from the thighs. Now allow your head to hang down towards your knees, rounding more into the upper back. And then begin to walk the hands slowly up the legs, coming back upright. Then we're going to slide the body forward, keep the feet on the mat, lower onto your elbows and come down onto your back. Lift your hips and place your hands flat on the mat and then rest your sacrum back down onto your hands. So your palms are on the mat and your sacrum is resting on the backs of your hands. You can keep, if you've got lower back issues, you might want to keep your knees bent here, keep your feet on the mat. Otherwise, if you think it's right for you, you can extend your legs long. And we're coming into fish pose. So we're going to arch the upper back. So you're lifting your chest towards the sky. So as you exhale, press down into your elbows and just lift your shoulder blades off the mat. So the back of your head is on the mat and your sacrum, your glutes, your butt is on the mat, but you're lifting your spine off the mat. And then you're going to drag your head towards your tailbone so you have more of an arch. Keep pressing those elbows down and lift that chest to the sky And your head is just resting gently on the earth. And breathe. And then exhale, slide the head back up. So the back of the head rests on the mat again. Bend your knees if they're not already. Lift your hips and remove your hands and place your hips, place your sacrum back down. And then hug your knees to your chest, stretching out that low back. Roll onto one side. Place your top hand on the mat and gently guide yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Feel your sit bones on the earth and lengthen the spine. You might like to close your eyes. And as you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in through the earth, up through the sit bones, through the spine to the crown of the head. As you breathe out, imagine you're breathing from the crown of the head down through the spine and back out into the earth. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and if you did, and if you would like to join me again in future, please remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.